Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, looking at the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, has posted a very strong bullish hammer. And from that, we're presently seeing a dragonfly doji coming through as well. Looking at the RSI, it is positive after the break for the midway point. Still like to see the MACD strengthen up also to support this move. Nevertheless, I do like these last two candles, and if so, could see further projection towards around about 91.15.45 area. This in terms would expect to see the euro push further to the downside after the false break at 121.85.95, stabbing up to 122.45 roughly, and then plummeting. Now what we can see here that the bulls may be in a bit of a problem. That is, that from the break at 121.85.95, a bull trap's been set. Now, if we get a break through the midway point of the RSI, would see the projection down towards this bottom side of the range around 120.25. So let's see how the market plays into the European session. If the dollar strength can continue, then the euro will most probably see that target. An interesting pattern after the market took the challenge towards the top side of the range for the Australian dollar around 80 cents or 06, and then plummeted and posted a bearish outside range day, crushing supports all the way down, and along with that, with the midway point of the RSI also crushed, now waits for the MACD. Still, if we get a close under 78 cents or around that figure 15 area is a key point, because it should initiate the next move down towards 77 cents. With the bearish outside range day confirmed, now waits this next target. And let's see if we can close underneath 78 cents to put the next down trajectory to that 77 cents. Dollar yen, I'd be a little bit careful. Now, although the call is still towards that 106.55 after a couple of rejections there, take a note that if you draw this line in here, and then if we look towards the RSI, there's bearish divergence. And I do feel that the market will struggle up towards 106.55 or even seeing a strong rejection from there due to the divergence. Could see a move back towards the bottom side of the range of 105. So keep an eye on that. The pound, after initiating the rejection from that 142 figure 45 area, is now on its course to the downside, and with a target seen around 138.30. With the midway point crushed on the RSI, keep an eye on the MACD, because if once these two marry up, then we should strengthen the call to that target and reassess from 138.30, 35, as we could be looking down towards 136.65. That means that we've seen a rejection from 150 in sterling yen, and now looking towards this trend line, seeing roughly around 145.50.80 area, with the pound breaking down, with the MACD also weakening, and the RSI also taking out the midway point, does support the bearish case. We've reached the target of 1,765, but there's little demand. It is possible that if we look at the broader picture on the weeklies, that we could be looking down towards the region of 1,680 to 90 area. Due to the fact is that we are quite heavy on the technicals. The ADX is trending on the weekly. The ADX is trending on the daily and still giving some room. And as we are challenging this level at the moment, around 62, 58 being the low, to close under New York of 60 would give further evidence to the downside and that target, as I mentioned, of 1,680 to 90. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market is a little bit mixed here, but nevertheless locked in a sort of a range or band of 60 to 65. Nevertheless, still the market is breaking down. There's a bit of divergence there on the RSI, so I still feel that any upward moves will struggle to sustain towards $65 and still holding the risk for a pullback, as we are at present seeing this divergence that should snap towards the bottom side of this range, somewhere around 60 or around 59.30. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report. Hope you enjoy the rest of the start and the great start to this new weekend.